Hey guys, welcome back to my closest friend. It's me, Caitlin, and I am here just a little bit early for our reservation at Outback Steakhouse. Tyler's gonna be joining me shortly, and we're just gonna honestly, this week we thought it would be nice if we just kind of had a conversation, just the two of us. I feel like we haven't had much time to really get to show you guys our personalities and our friendship, just the two of us. We have this show called My Closest Friend, and I don't think we've proven yet that we're just each other's closest friends, because we tend not to hang out in these episodes together. So whenever Tyler gets here, I just wanted to get here early to set up.
Hey, Caitlin. Hey,
Hi.
Hi. Oh my God. Oh, you got here early too. I was coming early because
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we could get a head start on. I was gonna get some appetizers to surprise you with.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
Well, I guess since you're here, I'm gonna put my bag down. Can you order the blooming onion when you get a chance?
Yeah, I
Okay.
totally will.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom because
Okay.
it's just it's practically coming out of my ears right now, and I know that. And I know that blooming onion isn't going to be kind to me either. So I'll be right back.
Flush out the old so you can get ready for the new.
I just love Outback Steakhouse.
It's a great establishment.
And it's authentic.
That's what I love. It's authentically Australian.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. See guys, me and Tyler have a lot in common. We both were early. We both wanted the blooming onion.
Hi there, miss. How you doing?
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. I'll be your waiter. My name's Roger, and I'm here to help you with any of your needs here at Outback Steakhouse. Are we waiting for one more guest?
Yeah, he's actually here. That's his bag. He just went to the bathroom. He had shit coming out of his ears, so he just needs to go deal with that.
Oh, I've been there myself.
Yeah, we all have, haven't we?
Perfect. Well, can I get you started with something to drink? We do tap water or bottled water or sparkling water or salt water.
We'll do a bottle of San Pellegrino if you guys have that.
Yeah, we can totally do that. We have an Australian version of San Pellegrino.
What's that called?
It's called Sand. Wouldn't you know? It's called Sand. Wouldn't you know? Because it's from the beach.
Oh, nice. I mean, it's an island country, isn't it?
Right. We have a lot of beach in Australia, but also we have a lot of desert, which also has a lot of sand. The Outback.
True.
So it's sort of a cultural blend of both coastal and inland cultures. So it's a blend of both cultures. It's a cultural blend.
And it's called Sand, Wouldn't You Know?
Sand, wouldn't you know?
And that's a play on word of San Pellegrino.
It was actually just completely coincidental.
Oh, but it's also just it's a nice bottled sparkling water.
Yes, exactly.
Company.
It's nice and cool. And you don't want any salt water for the table.
I think we're good. I think I'm good. I mean, maybe, I don't know, Tyler kind of follows the trends more. Maybe Tyler wants salt water if that's a thing. But I'll let him decide
in Australia, since we're so coastal, there's definitely a lot of salt water. It's just most Australians are sort of more comfortable in salt water than fresh water.
In salt water or drinking salt water?
Sort of both, because when you swim in the ocean or when you're surfing, and then a little bit of spray comes and hits you in your mouth, and you say, "Oh, that's refreshing," and then you get eaten by a shark. But just playing around, just playing around.
But I know
how you Yanks think that we got some crazy animals down in Australia, and we do. But they're friendly. They won't nip at you. I do like to play a little bit about stereotypes and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, I feel but some of the animals do eat people, right?
Totally,
I feel you guys do have some scare.
Totally, but they only do that to people with ill intentions. They can detect that in you. So,
how do they detect it?
They have senses of smell and whatnot.
And they're smelling out that you're
the ill intentions. Yeah, they smell out the ill intentions in people.
That makes sense.
But similarly, Australian butcher practices is that we only eat animals with ill intentions. So we have a completely
symbiotic
menu tonight for you to enjoy.
So is it like you go out and you find like the most ill-intentioned chicken?
Yep, and we kill it. Or, and really any kind of animal. We don't limit ourselves.
And how are we smelling out the ill intentions?
I mean, humans are pretty perceptive, so can kind
towards
of
animal behavior.
I mean, I just think in general, like I would be able to tell if you had ill intentions. So, like,
oh my god,
just kind of.
And I don't.
Animals, I can tell immediately right away that you've got positive intentions, Caitlin.
Okay, thank you, I appreciate that. And actually, I guess now that we're doing full transparency, I am recording because my friend Tyler, who's shitting his brains out from his ears in the bathroom, is he and I do a podcast together, and so we just thought we'd record at an Outback Steakhouse today.
Yeah,
for some
perfect.
reason.
That was on your reservation. That was on your reservation.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, yeah, he made the reservation, so that's great.
Both your names were on it. Tyler Wilson, Caitlin Durkin.
Oh, yeah. Okay, perfect. You memorized it.
Yeah, well, he had Outback Steakhouse. The customer comes first. It's an Australian tradition, for sure.
That the customer comes first?
Yep. So, like, for instance, if we were being attacked by an animal with ill intentions, we would all sacrifice ourselves first before the customer. So in that case, the customer comes last, but of course, they come last to die. So
but intention-wise, the customer comes first.
Yeah. Also, things are a bit backwards down there, so I apologize if I get things mixed up and confused.
Oh, right, because you're down under.
Down under, yep, that's correct. But, people always say down under, but I think of up here as, up and over, so.
Is that what you guys say in Australia?
My parents, they call me every day, my mum, and she says, how's it going up and over? And I was like, it's good, just butchering animals with ill intentions in the back. And
I'm sure your parents are proud of you for that, because that's an Australian cultural tradition.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the reason why I wanted to move out here, up and over to California, because I just felt like it was important for me to spread my cultural background to people.
Oh, interesting. So you're kind of doing like a Mormon thing, but with Australia?
It's like missionary work. It's actually...
Is it supported like by the Australian government?
Yep, supported
or
by
it's
the
just
government.
like your own personal?
No, the government.
Oh, really?
Yep. Takes incentives.
So, like, are you being paid by the government to work at this Outback?
Yep, absolutely I am.
Interesting. And
That's
do they give you like
the Outbacks function. Outbacks work like embassies, actually. So you're technically on Australian soil right now.
Really?
Which is why it's a little frigid in here, because it's our winter. It's turning into our winter, because it's April.
Right. Yeah. April's fall, and so you're going into winter right now, and so you're over air conditioning here to counterbalance the nice 80-degree day we're having.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's more like the air in here like knows it's Australian winter, so it like lowers the temperature. It just
kind of like lower. Matches.
Yeah, but it's
interesting.
It's a Celsius thing, so it's kind of hard to explain to Americans.
Yeah, no, I can't. I don't even want to.
And also your friend Tyler might notice while he's shedding his brains out through his ears that if and when he flushes the toilet, it'll spin the other way.
Just a different direction, but it'll still go down.
Right, it will. Let's hope it doesn't shoot right up into him.
I know, that's what I thought you were warning me about, and you were like, he'll just figure it out himself.
Might hear a yelp from the bathroom.
So instead of spinning like clockwise, it's going to spin counterclockwise down the toilet?
Yeah, I mean, we call that clockwise in Australia because our clocks go backwards there, but yeah. But
do they?
You would think of counterclockwise. Yeah, because everything's a little backwards in Australia,
A little backwards in Australia.
I mean,
but do you think of it as backwards, or do you think...
it's forwards there.
It's forward in Australian.
But in up and over, it's backwards, so... Forwards and backwards.
That's a kind of backwards way of thinking about it.
It's an exercise in subjectivity, really, which is part of the reason why Australians are so empathetic, and that's how we can detect if animals have ill intentions, because of our outsized empathy, which comes from being constantly sort of belittled because of our global positioning.
Because you're down under?
Because we're considered down under and backwards, when at the end of the day, flip that globe upside down and suddenly we're, up and over is down under and backwards is forwards.
That's true. You make a good point. I mean, I've really never thought about it from the Australian perspective because honestly, I've never been to Australia. It's just a really far plane ride. But that's so interesting. And is it like in Australia, is the service at the Outback Steakhouse, is that like everybody's required to do that at some point, or just those who volunteer?
It's mandatory national service, so you can do either 2 years in an Outback Steakhouse in some sort of foreign territory, or you can join the military. It's either one of those. It's between those two.
So you just didn't want to join the military, or were you just more passionate about the Outback outreach?
It was sort of both. I didn't want to join the military because our military is primarily focused on fighting off large birds, which are primarily ill-intentioned.
Yep.
And I didn't want to
just primarily though. They're not all ill-intentioned. So are you sometimes killing?
Some of them are good. But we're killing the ill-intentioned birds. But I didn't want to have to do that.
Sometimes there's like casualties.
In the years, I didn't want to have to do that in a combat field. I knew that if I worked in the restaurant business, I could focus on killing solely ill-intentioned animals of all different kinds.
Yeah.
So just kind of found that to be interesting. I mean, either way, you're killing ill-intentioned animals.
Right.
So
it seems to be kind of the MO of Australia.
Right, exactly. Killing ill-intentioned animals is something that we care a deep bit about.
Yeah. No, thank you. I don't think anyone gives you enough credit for what you're doing for this world, because
there'd be a lot of ill-intentioned animals without us in what we're doing.
And especially, with the military, you guys are killing birds, and we kind of think sometimes about like Australia being sort of like its own, country, continent, island, where like the animals can't necessarily escape and come get us, but like a bird can fly.
Yes, except for the emus, which are sort of by and large the majority of the birds that we kill, because they are very ill-intentioned.
Oh, okay.
But the emus are flightless birds, so they actually wouldn't be able to escape the island. But the majority of the overreach would do those.
So that's kind of,
these foreign expeditions to Outback Steakhouses, like that is a part of killing overseas ill-intentioned animals. Because, for instance, for one of our dinner specials tonight is it's ill-intentioned beaver. So we went, found an ill-intentioned beaver out in the wild here, and beavers are not native to Australia. We have something similar to a beaver, except it has a duck bill. So that's a platypus, is what I'm talking about. But there are no ill-intentioned platypuses here in the Americas. So, over under, we have to focus on just killing ill-intentioned beavers. But we are preparing it in a traditional platypus style.
Nice.
It's called beaver or pussy, because that's what we call prepare. That was just another joke I was making. I wanted to see your reaction. We do eat platypus, but we just say we just say we're putting a platypus in the barbie. That's not it's not.
You don't call it pussy.
We don't call it pussy. Could you imagine how ridiculous that'd be?
Huh?
Could you imagine how ridiculous that'd be if we called it pussy?
That would be kind of crazy. It's crazy, but it's kind of interesting that, platypus, pussy, and then beaver, because we also call beavers. You use beavers as a euphemism for vaginas as well. So that's interesting that those are kind of similar to your culture, right? Like the ill-intentioned platypus is what you're killing in Australia, but over here in the Americas, you're killing ill-intentioned beavers, but both of those are euphemisms for vaginas.
Well, I guess at the end of the day, all roads lead to Rome, right?
Right.
So we do have that. We have, a bloomin' onion, which is very popular.
Yes.
Which I know might also be read vaginally, now that I'm thinking about it, because it's like a bloomin' fruit. So that's just something to think about. But yeah, but I guess we have other kinds of non-vaginal foods as well. We've got slices of beef, which I guess actually at the end of the day that could also be read a little bit vaginally.
Yeah, like roast beef. That tends to be like a thing we talk about. Yeah.
Well, and I guess sort of all the seafood could be considered a little vaginal too.
Fishy.
Fishy. Okay, so let's think about it then. Maybe we have we have a lot of artichoke, but I guess when you cut that in half, it looks like
It looks a little vaginal because of the lips with the spread.
The spread and lips of it. Okay.
And kind of the heart of the artichoke could be the clitoris.
The clitoris.
That sounds beautiful in your native tongue.
Clitoris?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Clitoris? Yeah. So I guess, all of our food is vaginal, now that I think about it. So yeah, you can order something vaginal.
Do you feel like that's because, like, in Australia, like... Because, like, here in the Americas, I would say, like, we have a lot of, like, penile imagery.
Phallic.
Would you say that, like... Phallic. Would you say that... phallic imagery. Thank you. Would you say that in Australia, like, that's another one of those kind of opposites of America versus Australia? Like, it's more vaginal down there?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually, because, in America, you build these tall towers, right? Everywhere you look, you got skyscrapers. But in Australia, everything is sort of like a soccer stadium. So it's sort of low with a divot in the middle.
It's more like enveloping.
Yeah, yes. So that might
rather than penetrating.
Now that I'm thinking about it, Australian society, it's very vaginal. But it's one of those things you wouldn't notice until you have to go to some, across the pond and, over under and talk to somebody like you who would be able to point that out for me. So that's kind of brilliant. I mean, we're learning from each other.
Yeah, that's lovely. Absolutely. I mean, that's what's so cool, because I guess, like, obviously, like, it seems like the Australian government is sort of sending you guys off to help in the Americas, but, just talking to an American, like, helps you understand your own culture as well, which is an interesting...
Because I would have never, I made that "oh pussy" joke, and it's just me riffing, really. But now it's maybe
reefing.
You're right. Everything is reefing.
Reefing, like the Great Barrier Reef.
Right, there you go. That's another thing we got down there. That's good. A thing or two. Have you seen Finding Nemo?
Yeah, I have.
That's nice. Well, we do have a sea anemone dish tonight, which I guess also, once again, a little vaginal.
Just a little, a little vaginal. Especially in the squeeze.
Yeah, there's a little squeeze, for sure. And we do have, we've got a kangaroo pouch, which, again, vaginal, now that I think about it. Put a baby in there.
Vaginal,
yeah.
Like a vagina.
Where you put a baby.
Wrap the baby around, kind of wrap the lips around the baby, and you can put a baby in there.
Mm-hmm. And I guess, we do have regular chicken, except it's butterflied, so that it's flat. And suddenly now it's starting to look a little vaginal when I think about it. Because we also do fill the cavity with a cream sauce. And for dessert we got cream pies. All right, let's move off this topic. I think you know the menu. You can read it in front of you.
Yeah. It's just vagina, pussy, vagina, pussy. I mean, now that I'm looking at the menu, like,
Yeah, I guess I did forget to mention that we do have cool the vagina literally on the menu. So that one is probably the most direct.
That one's literally.
That one is literally vagina.
Was it an ill-intentioned vagina?
Is there any other kind? That's just another joke from
okay. Because I'm kind of surprised, because I feel like it seems like in Australia you kind of revere
the
vaginas.
Well, it's not that the vagina is ill-intentioned, but the koala bear was ill-intentioned for sure.
That the vagina
was
from.
I can tell you that much. Again, we only source.
I believe you. I mean, you guys seem like
because we're deeply empathetic because of our experience being a part of the South, the global South, and everything being inverted otherwise. So, and
an inverted vagina.
Is. What do you mean by is a penis?
Right. So it's kind of like. An inverted vagina would be a penis, and so that's kind of what the over, down, up, over does an inverted vagina. But we would probably think of it, from our penile sensibilities, we would think of it as like an inverted penis. You fillet the penis, butterfly the penis, right?
Yep.
Like the chicken breast, stick it in, Now you have a vagina, that's down under. But it's interesting it's subjective, like you said before. Which way is the reverse? Is it a reverse penis or a reversed vagina?
And if you were to say, like, oh, where's the vagina on the human body? Like, you'd be like, well, that's definitely down under, you know?
Yeah.
And if you were to say, where's the penis? Well, you might say, well, it stands up and it's leaning over ever so slightly. Depending on the shape of the penis.
Right. Well, all penises are different, but vaginas are too. So it's kind of... That's what's beautiful about the world. The world is very diverse in that way.
Yeah, of course. That's part of being Australian. Can I ask what?
No. What's a part of being Australian?
Diversity? There's a lot of animals and trees, and like I said, there's the desert,
no, totally.
and there's the beach.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And there's the beach. So did you get to choose coming to California? Because California, we also kind of have, we have beaches, we have mountains, we have desert.
No, I mean, that's just a happy accident.
The
most, the government tells me where I deploy. So, I have a couple friends who were deployed to Nebraska, which is very different from Australia, as you can probably imagine.
Yeah. What would be the biggest difference?
Between Nebraska and Australia?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been to Nebraska, but I would probably
That's
say,
fair, yeah.
I think it's probably the corn. We don't have any corn in Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, corn is, I guess, as you mentioned, now that I think about it, very phallic.
Pina.
And, instead of corn, we grow mostly beans, so...
Yep. So you guys know where to find it.
Yes, we do. But yeah, that's how I ended up here. I was really lucky to come to somewhere so beautiful as California.
Yeah.
And, it's been
You can still surf and get salt water in your mouth and all that.
I mean, I think it's really nice. And I get to meet lovely people like you and Tyler whenever he comes back from shitting out his brains from his ears.
Yeah.
Can I ask, I saw that, you do a podcast. It's called My Closest
Oh,
Friend.
yeah. You said you had a question.
I was just wondering, what you do on that show.
I would say, we mostly, interview close friends. Well, kind of I guess the premise of the podcast is that it's, me and Tyler, who are very close friends, and then we, each invite on a friend every other week, and we, kind of get to talk to them. But I guess that we've been doing it for almost a year, and that's kind of never how it's worked out. So it's mostly sort of been, kind of moments like this. We'll just sort of end up, one of us will kind of start recording for some reason, and then kind of a totally random person will walk into the room and we'll get to know them.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I guess that's sort of in the spirit of what I'm doing here in America. It's just meeting people and getting to know them and getting close to them. And I feel like I've gotten kind of close to you, Caitlin. So,
oh my gosh. Yeah.
When I first read your name,
I feel very close to
on the open table reservation, I thought, oh, that's kind of nice. It's kind of fun what they're doing. And now I'm really like, wow, that's a lot of fun what they're doing. So that's great.
Thanks.
I did look up the cover of your podcast.
Yeah.
And I had a positive reaction to it. I thought this looks like the exact kind of thing I want to be a part of and listen to.
Yeah.
And then now that I realize vaginal, yeah, it looks vaginal. It looks like a vagina.
That's what it is. Yeah.
It's a vagina?
No, it's actually our stomachs touching up on each other, but I mean, it's kind of starting to sound like me and Tyler sort of have some Australian sensibilities, and maybe we should go visit sometime. I've heard the Sydney Opera House is beautiful this time of year.
Yep, in all of its folds. The sun bounces off it, real nice. Oh, see, just realized what I said, vaginal building.
Vaginal building, super vaginal building, now that we're thinking about it. Sorry, do you mind if I ask? I don't know how sensitive of a topic this is for you guys.
No, I mean, I don't know what you're asking yet, so.
Okay. New Zealand?
They're a load of dicks.
Like literally? Like they're doing phallic?
That's what it is. Yep.
So they're doing phallic even though they're down under?
Well, that's the problem. That they don't really. I don't think they really like it themselves. I don't think they even like themselves.
Oh, so they're kind of like they're sort of pushing against their culture to sort of fit in with the global north.
Yeah, I mean, think about the shape of the islands. It's a straight line, looks just like a penis.
Yeah.
Australia is much wider, flatter, looks more like a vagina, for sure. New Zealand's got peaks and mountains, again, penis. Australia, wide open desert, more like a vagina, I guess.
Much arid.
Arid, like a dry vagina. And think about what the name of the capital of New Zealand is. It's Wellington. Sounds like a boy's name. Capital of Australia is...
Or like a Willie.
Right, exactly. And then capital of Australia is Canberra. I mean, that's a woman's name if I ever heard it in my life.
It's a beautiful woman's name.
And berry, like almost like a berry, like a fruit, once again. Wellington is
which is girlish.
Willy, and a fruit is vagina, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
The fruit of the womb. So... Yeah, so I guess that's it. We've always just said, oh, those New Zealanders, they're a bunch of fucking dicks, but they're not.
But literally,
they're literally dicks. Literally dicks, yeah.
Yeah.
And they always say, well, those Australians, they're a load of fucking pussies. But, now we can wear that with pride, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like you guys are kind of like fixing sexism down there.
Yeah, it's a matriarchal
It sounds
society.
like you're like
Did you know that?
A matriarchal society?
Yep, our manager here, she's
an
Australian woman.
Your manager's a woman?
Yep.
We could never have that in the U.S. All managers are men.
Yeah, it's backwards.
It's backwards.
Don't
but
mind
you
if I say
guys
it.
are forwards. No, not at all. I appreciate you saying it.
And that's exactly what we're talking about, perspective. If America's backwards and we're forwards, But to you guys, you might think we're backwards and you're forwards and, up over and down under. Just something to think about, really. As a sort of my parting message here before I go and get that water for you. I would say just sort of think about it. Think it over. Think about perspective. And I'll get you. I'll go get you that bottle of sand. I bet you. No, what was it called? Sand belt.
It was sand. Sand. Isn't that right? Or something like that. Sand, can you believe it?
Yep, I'll get you.
It doesn't matter. You have it in the back and you'll get it. And it's the most popular drink in Australia.
I'm just forgetting now. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Before we part, could I also put in a quick order for a blooming onion?
Oh, yep, totally. And would you like that vagina style?
I would love it vagina style. What does that entail?
Vagina style, just would drizzle a little bit of sauce on it. So it's sort of nice and moist.
But is it the vagina's sauce or is it sauce that came from a penis?
No, it's barbecue. Just barbecue sauce.
It's barbecue sauce?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't you call that Barbie sauce?
That's why it's vagina style, because Barbie's a girl. So it's sauce off the Barbie, which is...
Barbie's a girl.
Which is vagina style.
And BBQ sounds like a boy. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. We'll do one blooming onion vagina style and the sand whatchamacallit. And I think Tyler should probably be done shitting his brains out by the time that comes out.
All right, well, perfect. I'll be back with your items real shortly.
Thank you so much, Roger. It was so nice to meet you. I'm just so glad.
I mean, I'll be right back to the table. So
this was so great. Okay, amazing. This was just awesome cultural immersion.
We don't really have to say our goodbyes yet, because I'll be back with the vagina style blooming onion and the bottle of sand. Who knows what? And yep. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks. Oh, hey, Caitlin. Just finished shitting my brains out.
Oh my God. How was it in there? You were gone for a while.
It was crazy because when I flushed, it shot right up at me. But that's okay. So then I have to clean myself for a bit. But, yeah. Well, because it goes backward. The toilets flush backwards. And
so that's what took so long?
Well, at first I thought it just meant it swirled the other way. But then it also did end up shooting up into my ass. But that might have also been... I might have clogged it. So that might have been the problem, too. So I'm not sure if I should blame Australia or myself. But anyway, I'm ready for a blooming onion. Because now I'm all cleared out.
Yeah. So. Okay, so it actually hasn't come yet because I actually just ordered it.
Oh my God.
Because I was talking to our waiter for a while, but he's so... No, the service is amazing. Roger's amazing. You're going to love him. I mean, he's sort of like... I don't know if you'll love him. He's definitely more like vagina-centered.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not really my thing. But I'm sure you loved it.
He was really great. I thought he was so sweet.
Oh, hey there, I'm back with your bottle of sand, whatchamacallit, wouldn't you like to know? And,
Wouldn't you like to know, Roger? That's what it was.
Yeah, sand, wouldn't you like to know? Yeah, it says it on the bottle, so of course I remembered because I read it. And then here is your bloomin' onion vagina style. Nice to meet you. You must be Tyler. Hi, I'm Tyler. Thanks,
Thank you.
Roger. You said this is vagina style? Yep, vagina style. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm used to...
No, it just means there's barbecue sauce on it.
Okay, that's fine. I was hoping to get it.
I mean, I'm not really a fan of barbecue either, but it's better than ketchup.
Yeah, no, I mean, we love barbecue sauce, just a couple shrimps on the barbie, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows about it. Yep, this is it, vagina style. Okay, fine. I'll try it. I don't know if I'm like... It's my whole thing, but it's fine.
No, just try it. Maybe you'll like it. You never know.
No, just
Maybe
take a
like
bite.
it.
Just take a bite. It's real good. Oh, yeah, this is good.
Mm-hmm.
Very delicious.
Mm-hmm.
It's chewy.
It can be.
There's an onion in here, you said? Yep, onion, Okay, sure. It's an onion? Yeah, I mean, it's an Australian onion. So it's sort of like a prairie oyster.
What's that? Roger?
This is a big emu vagina.
Oh. Is that where the chewiness is coming from?
Yep. Emu meat's real chewy.
Oh my gosh. Well, I've never had an emu's vagina before, so I, for one, am excited.
Yeah, I mean, it's, it's not the worst thing I've ever had. All right, well, you two enjoy. Thank
you, Roger.
Bloomin' onion, vagina style.
Thank you.
All right, be right back. So do you think that it being vagina style is the fact that it's a vagina already and they just add the barbecue sauce, or does it mean that
I don't know, because
by ordering it with the barbecue sauce they gave us an emu vagina instead of a regular onion?
I'm wondering now if a blooming onion's always an emu vagina, and so they don't even consider that vagina style because that's just kind of the baseline. And the barbecue sauce, because I asked him, what does vagina style mean? And he said, we put barbecue sauce on it. So I think that was...
This is why we go to places like this.
For cultural immersion.
And who are we to judge? You know what I mean?
Exactly. We haven't been to their country. He's come to ours. Exactly.
We should be grateful.
Yeah. Also, I don't want to end the episode, we should stop recording because it's been a while, and honestly, Roger was great and we should just post this, but it pains me to end an episode on me explaining a joke, but when I mentioned ketchup, it was ketchup was menstrual blood, so it'd be vagina style would be...
Caitlin, that's fucking disgusting.